Hello, dear students. Let us start today with the fifth chapter of your beehive, that is the snake and the mirror. So, before I go into the chapter, let us have an introduction, a short introduction about the chapter. So, this story will reveal that everybody is fond of beauty. Even the animals, even the animals, they like to be seen beautiful. And beauty is a virtue, and the mirror, we will see that it helps us realize this virtue. We'll come to know in this chapter. And in this story, the mirror shows the real identity of a doctor and a snake. Now both of them stand before the mirror and realize how beautiful they are. So the entire story revolves around the snake and the mirror. So as a result, the title is also quite suitable, the snake and the mirror. Now let us start the chapter. So this story was originally written in Malayalam, and later it got translated into English. In this story, we will read about a snake who looks in the mirror and seems to admire itself. This gives the writer a chance to escape from the room, as because the snake was admiring itself in the mirror, so the writer got a chance to escape. And the incident in the story is both humorous as well as frightening, but it also has a surprise ending. A doctor encounters a snake in his room. The doctor, who was bachelor, was admiring his appearance into the mirror. And as he was admiring his appearance, he made two decisions. One is to shave daily and grow thin mustache to look more handsome, and the other is to put on a permanent smile on his face. So these two decisions he made as he was admiring himself. Suddenly, at that particular moment, a snake landed on his shoulder and coiled around his left arm above the elbow, and its hood was only 3 or 4 inches away from the doctor's face. And out of frighten, just imagine what will be the condition of a person if you would have been in the place of the doctor. Say you were looking yourself, you're admiring yourself into the mirror, and suddenly a snake coiled in your left arm. What will happen? You would turn into stone, right? Same thing happened with the doctor. The doctor turned into a stone, and the doctor did not move. But however, his mind was active, and he was continuously praying to God, being aware that the creator of the world and the universe. And at that particular moment, when the snake was on his arm, he realized that there was no medicine with him, supposedly in case the snake bites him. He called himself at that particular moment a stupid doctor. Suddenly, the snake turned its hood, and even the snake started looking into the mirror. It saw its reflection. The moment the snake saw its own reflection, the snake unwound itself from his arm and moved closer to the mirror. Now the snake started, admiring its own beauty. In fact, perhaps the snake also wanted to enjoy its beauty. So as a result, he moved down from the doctor's shoulder and went closer to the mirror. And that was the time when the doctor got a chance to run away. So as a result, the story has a kind of a humorous ending. And next day, it so happened, when the doctor ran away, that particular moment, next day when the doctor returned to the room with his friend, he decides that he will vacate the room immediately. He won't be staying in that room further any longer. He had come to move his things from there next day along with his friends, but he found that some thief had already taken away everything, and there was only one thing left in the room, that is his dirty vest. So the thief only left his dirty vest, except that nothing was left in his room. So see, the moral of this message, this lesson is very simple. We should not overestimate ourselves, as this particular doctor was so much busy in admiring himself, and he started making, as I told you, he decides two things. First is about his mustache, how to look more handsome, and next is to put on a permanent smile on his face, okay, so that it would add on to his beauty. And that was the time when he did not realize that the snake already coiled on his left arm. So as a result, we should not overestimate ourselves. Next, we also learn that life is short. All right, any moment anything can happen with us. So therefore, the most precious thing is that the present is precious, and anything can happen in our life, okay, which will cut short our life at any moment. Another thing we also realize from this particular story is that we should believe in the present and try to live a real life, okay, not an imaginary life like the doctor. So this story also tells us about pride of the doctor. Through the doctor, the story, the writer is giving us, all the reader, a beautiful message. It reflects on the pride, on the foolishness, the stupidity of we human beings, okay, how stupid we human beings are. As human beings, we should not try to overestimate ourselves. Rather, what we must do is that we must try to establish a proper balance with the reality of life. Correct? We should always live in reality. Yes, we obviously, we have capability to change our fate, but it depends on our hard work, on our dedication and truthfulness, not just simply sitting and imagining. In fact, in other words, it can be said that our dreams have no legs to walk. It has only wings to fly. Okay? So go through the text properly, and supposingly you find anything, any query, you don't understand, you have any doubt, please get back to me, okay? God bless you.